My piece over the weekend is about the election, and I've called it Youth Turnout Key in Elections. I learnt last week that nearly half of the atoms that make up our bodies may have formed beyond the Milky Way and travel to the solar system on intergalactic winds driven by giant exploding stars. Science is very useful for finding our place in the universe, said Daniel Angus Alcazar, an astronomer at Northwestern University. In some sense, we are extragalactic visitors or immigrants in what we think of as our galaxy. Rumi said we come spinning out of nothingness, scattering stars like dust. I have digressed, but the tangential point is that our politics has been driven largely by a narrow ethnicity, when we are all, in fact, intergalactic citizens. The 8th of August now looms real close, and as it gets closer, the cacophony outside my window overlooking Waiyaki Way gets louder and louder. Most polls show this election as too close to call, but pollsters the world over have been getting it wrong from Brexit to Trump. If you look at the United Kingdom, the youth vote slept in during Brexit, then woke up for the UK snap election and nearly carried Jeremy Corbyn in 10 Downing Street. The newly enfranchised youth vote is a big absolute number of first-time voters and is a very big curveball. Is this youth vote turned on? Will it turn out? How will it vote? My view is that this demographic actually has the election in its hands. Will we see a youth quake, and if so, how does it break? The next key issue is turnout. Are voters on both sides motivated in the same way as they were last time, when the ICC proved a lightning rod in motivating voters in Jubilee strongholds? I was listening to Shafi Weru on his morning show on Kiss FM, and he was regaling his listeners with a tale about how a group of women were withdrawing conjugal rights from their menfolk as a way of compelling turnout and its direction. While Shafi was being tongue-in-cheek, as is his wont, he was touching on a key issue. This election can surely be won or lost on turnout, I recall a US congressman, a Hillary Clinton partisan, who described to me how the Democrats never saw the Trump campaign on the ground, he said. We would see US flags, but nothing more. And yet, Cambridge Analytica and Jared Kushner, with help from the Russians and WikiLeaks, seriously motivated their core base via digital micro-targeting. Are Cambridge Analytica deploying a similar micro-targeting strategy, and will it work? Moving the dial a few percentage points might make all the difference. Beyond those big macro trends, we know there's been some erosion in what was a monolithic Rift Valley vote last time around. The amount of that erosion is key. How will Maasai land break? And it seems Ukambani is considered all to play for. LVMH's Hennessy Cognac CEO Bernard Payon was in town last week, and he said, Kenya is a boost market, the next emerging market frontier for us. Our role is to figure out what might happen in the world, to have a vision of what could become of Kenya. And we are positive. I agree with Payon, but the next few days are a pivot moment. The IEBC Kenya tweeted, one of our ICT managers has gone missing. The Commission is working with police and family to establish his whereabouts. Ahmed Nasir, who's a lawyer here in Nairobi, says palpable panic, dark fear, threat of violence, chaos, mayhem as we approach 8/8 show one simple thing: fragile institutions and no rule of law. Leon Lidugu tweeted, read the Daily Nation. This is the front cover. Kenya, according to Bloomberg, is denying opposition claim of plot for troops to rig vote. The Kenya government denied a claim by the main opposition group that it's planning to use force to rig next month's election and keep President Uhuru Kenyatta in office. NASA said Friday it had concrete evidence of an audacious plan to subvert the August 8 vote. The ruling Jubilee Party has clearly recognized it will be defeated and is organizing for regime-friendly army officers to implement plans including cutting power and water and militarily isolating some settlements on election day, the opposition group said in an email statement citing alleged confidential documents. Kenyatta accused the opposition of fabricating reasons for the election to be delayed. Addressing a Friday rally in Western Kenya, he warned them against dragging our highly respected and disciplined security forces, including the Kenya Defence Forces and Kenya Police, into petty politics. So you can see temperatures rising. Nairobi all-share closed at a fresh 25-month high. It rallied 1.76% on Friday, and it's up 20.88% year-to-date. Safaricom closed at a record high of 24.50, and that's up 33% on a total return basis. KenGen is up 40.517% on a total return basis. NSE 20 closed at 13.5-month high. That's up 19.22% year-to-date. So we've had a bullish market. It's an Africa-wide phenomenon. And that's why it's hardly pause for breath, notwithstanding the proximity of the election.